We are live, by the way.
You're
Oh,
live?
how did you do that?
Oh, if you push this knob,
Yeah.
it'll select your different sources. So I just put on the microphone.
Oh,
But that's all around once you get your roadcaster.
got it. Okay. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Tom, for troubleshooting me very quickly. Uh, so we have been changing things up in here, and one day everything will be exactly where it needs to be. I don't know when that's gonna be, but that's why it's like things. We're working out the kinks is basically the situation. But anyway, happy Wednesday, happy YouTube Huddle Up. Thank you for being here. As you can see, we're doing a night vibe situation, even though it is still super daylight outside and 102 degrees. So, but yeah, so we're here. And I'm excited that you guys are here. And if you haven't checked the scoreboard yet, the link is in the description. I've already added the wins and goals that have come in before the stream started. I know not everyone can make this time, but that is okay. Okay, so I think I should be back to not muted, yeah. All right, cool. I'm watching I'm watching it on YouTube and it looks good. Okay, cool. So let me check in with the comments. Mommy Guide is here, checking in. Win, being able to wake up to watch live today. 2 live streams, 1 video for Video Hop. I believe I got you already in the scoreboard. Let's see. Andre will be able to. Our European folk will not be able to tune in because it's like 3 a.m. for them. But Andre's checking in. Introvert Amateur is also checking in. Left his win and goal. Rusty Casimoto uploaded a video on another one of my channels I put up for a year. Congrats for getting over that hump. And then your goal is to get one posted for this channel. That I believe. Hello? Wait. Sorry, I realized when I switched to the scoreboard, I was muted. Sorry. We're working out the kinks. We'll get there, you know? We will get there. Okay, how are we on here? We're good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Introvert Amateur uploaded 1 video. Goals to upload 1 to 2 videos this week. Ernesto, we have some good news because you joined a live stream with John Ong, Learner to Learner channel. Awesome. I haven't heard of the channel, but I'm glad you were able to do that. I want to add the win, but as I'm looking at the scoreboard, there's 2 channels on here and I'm not sure which one to put it on. So let me know which one. We have the ASU and then the My Fave Tech, but then there's also the one that you are chatting on. So let me know which one we're doing. All right. Let's see. Rusty Casimoto wasn't sure if they'd make it, but they're recording a video. Call Me Cubby in the house. Hello, hello. Rhea Pell Room is here. Awesome. Call Me Cubby. 2 vlogs. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing after the stream because I got to catch up on the vlogs there. Let's see. Call Me Cubby. Where are you? Boom. Let's see. How exciting. Sweet. Okay, and then we will give you hockey stick. How exciting. Finley is crying to try to get back into Tom's office. Let's see. It's only 6 p.m. here in Arizona. It is only 6 p.m. here in Southern California. Tech Troublemaker, it's almost bedtime for you. It would also be bedtime for me if I were in your time zone. Go, Johnny, go. Party people. Hello, hello. Let's see. The video stream is stuttering. Is it? Oh, it is. Here, let me try it here. Is it stuttering here? Oh, it is. Ah. Ah. We might have to just deal with it until the next stream because yeah, we're working out all these things. If you missed it, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, hopefully you can just hear me and it sounds okay. Let me just double check on my browser. Okay, yeah. So, as you guys know, I've been sharing the progress of my studio office setup, and we've been changing it like crazy, and we changed it again since the last time we did the YouTube huddle up because I had to bring my PS5 in here, my PlayStation 5, so I can do more content for my gaming channel. And then we also took out my Mac Mini, which is what I used to stream on. So now I'm on the MacBook Pro. But that whole thing, we had to just take everything out and start over, basically. So that's why we also like incorporated new things that were not in the setup before to try to make it easier. But it's like until we go through a whole week of production, we have to like test things and troubleshoot and then solve the problems that come up. So yeah, so it might be that okay, the frames are dropping or something. There's some kind of stutter. I see it on my prompter as well. But yeah, I don't want to fix it on stream. So I will definitely make a note and we'll fix it because I know that's really distracting. It's a work in progress, but hopefully, let's say by the end of the month, hopefully everything will be ironed out. If you missed the last episode of the couples table, we had audio issues. So our video looked great. We're in 4K, no dropped frames, nothing, no weird stutter. But then we had audio issues. So I have finally been convinced after years to get a Rodecaster because it'll just make so much of what we do in here easier. And if it's going to solve problems, then it's worth it. If things are causing headaches, that's definitely a sign to upgrade. Usually I'm like, I'm not like a tech person. I don't really care about new gear or anything. Am I still on? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, the prompter just died. What? Hello. It's back on now. Oh my God. I don't know what is happening. We're working it out. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what's happening. So my prompter just turned off. It is back on. It's on like max brightness. I'm staring at my face like crazy right now. Anyway, so the last episode of the couples table, we had audio issues and we actually ended on a really good note and it was fine. Now I'm having video issues. So I don't know. We will just have to go with it. But there are things that I wanted to share today, and I do want to make sure to get your wins and goals. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. And we'll just roll with it. Okay, so Call Me Cubby, did I get your win in here? Boom. Let me just check. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So, Johnny did 5 lives, 5 shorts. Wow, that's awesome. Congrats to you. And your goal is 5 videos or lives and 5 shorts. Great. I have turned the corner on shorts/reels. I honestly didn't think it would happen because I was so, I just was not convinced for a really long time. But you know what? I shifted my mindset on it in a way that made sense for me. And now it just clicked. And I will share that with you once I catch up with the comments. Okay, so we've got your wins in here. Boom. Okay, cool. All right, Ernesto, goal for this week is to edit a short video this weekend. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll be thinking of you because I know you're back on. and that's very exciting. Okay, cool. Let's see. Whoa, Tech Troublemaker still live streaming. Went live twice this week. Congrats. Sweet win, Tech Troublemaker. It's been a crazy week, but it's been a crazy couple weeks in the Buck Mira's household. But one of the things that I've been thinking about lately is just like how crazy live streaming is, because the fact that we can do this is like for free basically is still a trip for me. It's still crazy. Let's see, Tech Troublemaker, we got you here. Okay, cool. But I thought of it because Tech Troublemaker is a dedicated live streamer. So it's like, it's cool that we could do this, you know? All right. Goal is to record and release a VOD this weekend. That sounds like a plan. We're going to make it happen. Boom, goal. Tech Troublemaker. Here you are. Okay. Reappel room. Upload one video. Goal. Upload one video. Perfect. Sounds like a plan. That's basically what I'm going for as well. I hope to make more than that, but everything's going to be a bonus, you know? We're going to do what we can. Boom. There it is. Sweet. Okay. Real Pal Room. Sweet. Okay. Be Your Own Nerd is checking in with the win. Recorded and scheduled a video for tomorrow and a short for Friday. Goal is to rearrange my studio and record one video. Perfect. That sounds like a plan, and congrats on scheduling a video. All right, win. Here we are. Sweet. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to make sure to get your hockey stick. And then I can't remember what we talked about last stream about the next sticker. Someone had a suggestion and I knew I was going to forget it. So hopefully you guys can remind me. Mama Guide says, I woke up at 4 a.m. then realized that is a bit later today. So I slept again and you're just waking up. Wow. Well, that's nice. I'm so glad that you were able to get some rest. Tom leaves for a couple days and tech falls apart. Yes, exactly. Mommy Guide, Heather, may I ask how to stream PS5 through Ecamm? Maybe as future content. My son has a gaming channel, but we can only do Switch and forgot what his other gadget is, but not PS5. If you could do the Switch, I'm not really sure why you wouldn't be able to do the PS5 since it's the same setup. It's HDMI. So you would have to you should be able to use the same HDMI that you have for your Switch to just plug that in, take it out of the Switch and then put it into the PS5 and it should work. I could actually even test that right now, but because everything is I feel like we're holding everything together with tape right now. So maybe we could do it next week, or maybe I'll make a video on it. But yeah, we hear you. Yay. We hear you, but something weird happened. Oh man. Heather, you've been kicking butt this past week with YouTube releases and Instagram. Great job. Thank you. Kathy, win. Back to our scheduled lives and shorts. Yes. Congrats. That sounds awesome. Let's see. Boom. Here we are. All right. And bam. All right. I've got you in there, Kathy. Goal is to update the Pop Culture Kids header. Yes. That's what I have to do. I have to update my channel banner because It's like so outdated. But at some point, I'll do that. All right. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Don't know if anyone used an Instant Link 360 before. I used it for my first dozen videos and I really liked it. Then switched to the face cam. They announced the Instant Link 362 today and it looks rad. Cool. I've never heard of the Instant Link 360, but if anyone uses that, check it out. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why it just shows a black screen. Huh. I should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. It could be the HDMI cord. But if it works on the Switch, it should work. That's weird. In the pews, look, you're live. You're here. We haven't set a goal, but I'd call us still releasing content and interviewing people a win. Hey, that's a win. I mean, consistency is a win. You know, you don't have to do a crazy change every time. Like if you're just doing the same thing that you've been doing, you're keeping the machine running. That's a win in my eyes. So we're gonna get to the sticker. Let's see. And it's so good to see you live. Okay, in the pews. And if anyone has a suggestion for next week's sticker, let me know. Just has to be an emoji. All right, cool. With that said, let's see. Heather, what are your thoughts on the Rodecaster video? Did you play with it while Tom has been using it? I don't have any thoughts on it because it is something that I will it's something I don't understand, and it's something that I probably will not use because I just recently upgraded my entire setup to 4K and it doesn't do 4K, which doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but yeah, like it wouldn't work on the setup I'm using. So but for people who aren't exclusively on a 4K setup, I think it would be really cool. The other thing is like I only have one well, for now, only one video source, but if you have like multiple, it seems like it would be like I'm not even really sure how people have done it without it. So it does seem really cool. I am using the Elgato HD60S Plus as a capture card. Huh. I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. Tom and I had to go get the Elgato 4KX. Elgato 4K. Yeah, the 4KX. That's what we got. We had to go get that. And I don't know why. The thing that I feel like it kind of chalks up to is gaming is optimized for PC and like trying to make it work with Mac is like I feel like it's not a smooth, it's not going to be an easy thing. And so we were trying to make it work with what we had, and finally we just had to like run to Best Buy and get the 4KX thing, and then it like ran fine. So I don't know. Like I don't, it shouldn't be, if your Switch works, it should work. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Your 4K video makes your already impressive setup look amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it's I like it. I really like it, except for the stutter. But we will iron that out. Okay, so let me jump into the agenda today because I have stuff to talk about. So first thing is the social media posts, the shorts, the reels, all of that. Tom and I have been trying to do daily posts. They just so happen to be reels, but also if I don't have a reel, I'll post just a picture or whatever. And I think the thing that finally changed my mindset around short form content is that I decided to look at it like this is not I don't want to create content that is going to serve the purpose of trying to get new viewers or subscribers. And then when I made that decision, it all of a sudden kind of made everything easier. I think because I was putting like the same expectation or the same pressure that I put into creating a YouTube video into creating a 30-second short form video. And then when I took that pressure off, I guess, and just said, I almost treated it like video messages. You know, it's like, just make a 30-second message to people who already know you. You don't have to introduce yourself. You don't have to explain the context aside from like, you know. Oh man. Am I still on? What is happening, dude? I lost you guys. Oh no. Can you guys hear me? What happened? Oh no. I have no idea if I'm still on. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. I don't know. I think we're just a black screen, but I'm going to keep talking. And is my camera off? What is happening? I have no idea. Babe. I'm off.
What happened?
I don't know. Oh, wait. We're back. Are we back? No, we're not back. No, now it's on. There it goes.
I'm gonna crawl under the desk.
I don't know what. I think maybe it's a loose cord.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I think I lost my eCam screen. It's gone. My eCam screen is just like, where is it? It's like missing. Oh, there it is. You know what? We just roll with it, guys. Okay. I completely lost my train of thought. Okay. Oh yeah. Short video messages. I'm on, by the way. So I have no idea what you did.
Still stuttery? I didn't do anything.
It isn't stuttery anymore. Yeah, that fixed it. I don't know.
I did nothing. I mean,
Yeah, it's like smooth again. I have no idea. I don't know. It's so weird. But things we have to fix it later.
I don't know what
Don't hurt yourself getting out of there. All right, cool. We're still going. We're gonna roll with it. All right, so what was I saying? Short video messages. So when I took the pressure off of, you know, the context of this is for somebody who has no idea like who I am. I don't know. It just made it so much easier. I tried to take the approach of like, what if I was making this video for my brother or like Tom or something, and just like, it's like, you already know who I am. You're already following me. Here's something really cool I want to tell you about. That just made it so much easier. And so that has also made it easier for Tom. And then once we kind of got into the groove, it was like the pumps got primed, all the friction is gone, and it just became easier. So I don't know if that would help you guys, but I think because so much of the discourse around shorts and short form content and vertical videos and all of that was so about growth that like that's kind of the only way that I saw it. And then when I saw it as like, you know what, it's a way to show that I'm active. I'm an active content creator, even if it is a clip from like the YouTube Huddle Up or the Couples Table or whatever. You know, not every one of your subscribers is watching every single thing that you do, right? That's just like, I don't know, unless you post like once a month, it's probably hard to catch everything. I think most people don't catch everything, especially if you're posting. Like many of us post several times a week, right? And so if someone has already opted to follow you on social media, it's a really nice just like to stay top of mind. And I can't even tell you how many people I have not seen comment on things now start to comment, because I don't know how the algorithm works or whatever, but I think just like being active has like, I don't know, pushed the content out. Now that is not true on shorts. Shorts is kind of still hit or miss for me, but on Instagram it's been great. Like messages, people leaving comments I haven't heard from in forever. So the way I see it is like, okay, if we are YouTube creators, right? Like, let's take every opportunity to show that, right? And especially on something like social media, like your YouTube followers are already subscribed, so they're there, right? But if you have a second place where you're doing like some kind of community cultivation, like, Instagram or Facebook or whatever other platform, the people who go to another platform to get more from you, like that is a great place to just stay active. And I think especially like using something like Instagram and YouTube together, it's a lot easier for people to consume short form content on the go when they are passively scrolling on social media versus I think for a lot of people, it's like you have your dedicated YouTube viewing time and it's probably like budgeted for a lot of people when they're eating lunch or dinner or something like that. So yeah, that whole just like shifting that mindset like made it so much easier. It's like it kind of reminds me of when I started YouTube like back in the day, right? When you first start a YouTube channel, you're like, what am I going to make? What am I going to make a video about? What am I going to live stream about? And then like when you get into the groove, it's like everything becomes an idea. I'm kind of like in that mode now, which is so weird because for 6 months that we've been doing the YouTube Huddle Up, I was like, I'm going to do short form, like months have gone by where I posted nothing. And then now it's like every day, which is like, I don't know. It's like, I just needed to be in the right mindset and now it's coming easy. So that's that. And while that is going on, I'm going to check on comments because that would suck if I was just muted that entire time. Let's see. I've been seeing the videos, reels, love them. Yay. Let's see. Thanks, Heather. We will try to get that and hopefully see if it works because I still want to use Ecamm. Ecamm is Mac only. I think that's a great suggestion. Yeah. The thing is, like, for my gaming channel, like, I don't care if games are PC optimized. Like, I'm full Mac. I refuse to use anything aside from Ecamm. And that's probably something I'm going to stick to. I know I've been like, well, yeah, I don't know if I want to do 4K. Now I'm 4K. I don't know if I want a Roadcaster. Now Roadcaster's on its way. Ecamm is just like, I know it. And it's a program that is like strong, continues to grow. I really like it. So I really want to stick. Like I want to make it work, even though I'm going all in on my gaming channel. So, okay, Azure Night Gaming. Let's catch up on the wins and goals. Yeah, hold up. Let me see. Boom. I think what I'm going to do is like not switch to the scoreboard because I don't know if that's like messing things. I don't know if that's messing things up. So, if you want to check whether I gave you a sticker or not, you might just have to click the link because it's getting weird. You know what I mean? Okay. Azure Night Gaming. Look at this. We are bumping you up. You used to have a Z at the bottom. And now you're here. It's so exciting. Actually, I'm like so tempted to change the scoreboard because this is really exciting. I'm so glad that you're back. You filmed your 1 year of business video, selling TCG. I'm so excited for you. That sounds awesome. And then your goal is, boom, let me take off the Z on your name. And let's sort this again. Okay, bam. Your channel starts with an A, so you go all the way back to the top. Okay, goal is to edit and upload the 1 year video by the 29th. Okay, cool. Let's make it happen. Okay, David, watch Tom's Roadcaster video. Yes, that was quite the beast of a video to so I saw, Tom record that whole video using the Roadcaster video. And it is crazy how he was able to do the whole thing basically live. Like you're basically editing live because he can do all the B-roll like in real time. It's kind of crazy. So like that's not my setup, but I can see how if you do stuff similar to what Tom does, it would be a game changer. Okay, David, I'm adding your goal here. We hear you, but AM radio style. I'm back. Let's see. Heather has Final Fantasy 14 running in the background. Okay. Life happens. Stuttering is gone. I have no idea. Yeah. Ecam is jealous of having Roadcaster video in the house. Oh no, coffee's here. Isn't this kind of late in the evening? Yes, it is. But today, I had to pick Tom up from the airport. And I think, oh no, coffee, you know this. A couple of you guys were there at the live stream. One of the things I wanted to share was that Tom got flown out to New York by road to do the promo or not the promo, the release announcement for the Roadcaster video. So he was just in New York this morning, and then I had to go pick him up at the same time as the YouTube Hello, so we had to push it to the evening. But yeah, I mean, it's like it was such a cool. I wish I could have been there, but the whole thing is like it's still like something that we're really grateful happened. It was so like even just being on the viewers end and watching the live stream from home was so cool. All right, David, here's your goal. You are going to do 7 shorts, 4 live streams, 1 video, and then you've also got your win, 7 shorts, 4 live streams, and learn Opus clips. That sounds like a plan. Boom. Let me put you here. Bam. And your win. Sweet. Okay. We've got your sticker. Bam. Okay, Heather, are you happy with the response and views to your new Heather Just Play videos after such an extended break? Yes. Be Your Own Nerd, I swear you were like, you have like my agenda. It's perfect because you ask questions and it's like all the things I wanted to talk about. So it's perfect. But actually, you know what? Let me table that. Let me just catch up with the comments just to make sure I'm not muted. Okay. Oh, no coffee. On my recent live, I was babbling on for 4 minutes before I noticed everyone trying to tell me in the comments that I was muted. Exactly. Live streams, video is starting again, starting at 6:31. Look at you adding the timestamp. Heather, when Rhodes sends something to Tom for an early sneak peek, do they make him sign an NDA? And if so, do you have to sign one too because you live with him? I don't, but like, I'm not going to say anything. I don't know. Maybe they should, but it's like impossible for us not to keep it from each other because obviously we work in the same place. Are you getting the duo? Yes, in white. Okay, can you see the pattern? And I literally before the stream started, I have a browser window open of what it looks like in white. It's cute. So it's cute. What can I say? Yes, many NDAs involved for me, but we're married, so basically a single entity. I actually got to see a demo of the RCB back in January. Yes, Tom has known about this thing for a very long time. It has been in development for a really long time, so it's very exciting that finally everything is out in the open. Tom could have waited at the airport while we did the huddle up at normal time. Could have done the huddle up from the airport. Okay, cool. So back to your question, Be Your Own Nerd. I feel like there are some takeaways here. So on my gaming channel, this is going to be tough because I don't want to switch to the screen share because I don't know if that's messing with, the thing. Okay. Gaming channel. It's called Heather Just Play. I've talked about it on the YouTube Huddle Up a couple of times. And that is the channel that I have declared to the world is the main channel. And I have put out 2 videos, and it's been great. I mean, it's been amazing. I actually didn't realize it was gonna have the response that it did, to be perfectly honest. The last time I posted on that channel was back in April of last year. So over a year and a half ago was the last time I posted on the channel. And I kind of just left. Like, my last community post was like, more videos coming soon, and nothing. Because life happened. But I put out my, I don't even know when it was that I put out my my video. Oh, it wasn't even a week ago. Wow. So September 19th, whenever that was, last Thursday. Oh, that's right, because it was my Thursday upload video. So last Thursday, I uploaded a video to kind of be like, I'm back, and then I was going to wait till this Thursday to put out the second video back, but the video was done. It was ready to go. And I was like, why? I should just put it out. There was a part of me that was like, well, I can get on a, schedule in advance kind of thing. But I don't know. I feel the pull to create more content there. So I'm just going to go with it. And I don't know, like, mentally, I feel momentum. And then obviously the channel is having a lot of momentum right now that I want to ride, right? So when I put that video out last Thursday, I knew there was going to be people, but that my channel had 2,400 subscribers, and I hadn't posted in a year and a half. So I had low expectations. The video is now at 4,500 views, which is crazy. And also the comments are so supportive, sweet, nice, long. Like, people are leaving whole entire essays, and my favorite comments have been like, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you, haven't seen you in my feed, and here you are, like, welcome back, blah blah blah. And it's crazy how many like welcome backs I got from people who really enjoyed my content before I had stopped. So that has been that's the best milestone ever, is that, like, I could make an impact, or in the world of YouTube, I was memorable. That is, like, it's just so nice, because it's like, especially on my gaming channel, it is the thing that is so me, that is like so my core, like, this is me being me. And so it just, I don't know, it's just really, really nice. Then I put out a second video on yesterday at 5:15 a.m. And that video has already hit 1.7 views. And I'm telling you, if you scroll through these comments, guys, like, they are long, like paragraphs long. It took me an hour to respond to everything yesterday. Because of course I want to respond, because it's like, this is the whole point, right? My goal is to like share my excitement for these things. And so I want to talk about it. I want to have conversations. And so I am going to respond, and it's very exciting. It's like, I don't know, it's just interesting. So here's the other thing. With that gaming channel, when I made my first video on that channel, I got monetized in 2 weeks. So I started a brand new channel. I live streamed, I think, twice, because it's a gaming channel, and I was like, I was coming up at a point in Final Fantasy 14 that was kind of a big deal. And so I was like, okay, I'll stream this. Nobody watched. It was Tom. But my brother was on the stream with me, so that was really fun. So basically I did 2 streams, nothing. And then I put out my first video, and that, I mean, viral for me. It shot up to like tens of thousands of views, like, it was like 40,000, 50,000 views, craziness. And then I got the, email that was like, you're eligible for monetization. It hadn't even been 2 weeks. So, I share that to show you that it is possible, right? Like it is hard to be eligible for monetization, but it is possible. And I didn't have any of these like thoughts about video length or anything. I think like the way that I approached my gaming channel was like, I want to make the channel that I want to make knowing what I know now, like I'm not putting any of this like pressure or anything, or, I'm not going to make a marketing funnel now or do any of those things, which I'm not like bashing on it. It's just I've done that, right? This channel, I really wanted to just like share this part of me that I haven't been able to share before. And clearly that resonated, right? So the thing that I didn't realize is your channel can actually get demonetized from inactivity, right? Like obviously you can get, penalized or copyright strikes and all of that. I think it's 6 months. I could pull up the email, but I didn't even, I was using a new email, so I wasn't even checking it. And I didn't even know that I wasn't monetized anymore until I started like thinking about coming back to this channel. So like a month ago, I was like, oh crap, it's not even like monetized anymore. And then like, I don't even know, a year ago, I got an email from YouTube that was like, oh, due to inactivity, I think it was, I hadn't posted anything in the period of 6 months, which is crazy because like that channel, still getting views. YouTube's obviously still making money, but they're not giving you your cut if you are not active on the channel. So I think at the very least you can do a community post. If I had known that, I would have posted. I just had no idea. I completely stepped away from it. So yeah, demonetized. But here's the thing. So here's a screenshot. This I can hopefully share, and I think we'll still be here. Here's a screenshot I just took today. This is my eligibility for re-monetization. And as you can see, there's the bottom section there that's watch hours, right? And before I uploaded my first video back, I had to get, I want to say it was 800 hours. I was at like 2,200 hours. So the bar was like, not as far along. This is now including the views from the first day, so from last Thursday. Actually, I think it even has a date on here. I can't see it from here. Ooh, I don't know where it went. Yeah, so this is as of September 19th. And when did I upload my video? Boop. Hold up. Yeah, September 19th. So this is including the views from September 19th, but tomorrow probably I will be remonetized, or at least eligible for remonetization, which is crazy. Like that's totally crazy. And again, I share that to show that it's possible, but then also, I don't know. It's like, I think it's funny because, so here's an interesting thing. Right now I'm making content about a game called Final Fantasy 14. And if you look at all the other creators in the Final Fantasy 14 space, everyone's views are down by like 50%. And that's because of the timing of the game right now. Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO, which means that it is a game that kind of never ends. It's, if you haven't played games before, you probably can think of a game where there's a start and there's a finish, right? Like you buy this game, you put it in a PlayStation or your Nintendo Switch or whatever, you play the game and then you beat the game, right? And it is done. With MMOs, it's a subscription. So the developers every couple months release new content. So right now, Final Fantasy 14 is in a period of nothing, right? Like, we're waiting for new content to come out. So if you have caught up, there's nothing new, right? So it's funny because everyone's channels are down, yet, I'm not getting the same reach as the bigger channels, obviously, because my channel's a lot smaller. But I do think that's an interesting thing to point out, because I do think that there is something about the way that I talk about the same subject that people gravitate to. And I can't really put my finger on what that is, but I share that to kind of think of like, even though your space might seem saturated, there's got to be a way that you can really kind of lean into your unique perspective that makes you stand out. I think so. I don't watch any other Final Fantasy 14 creators, but I would assume that if you look at their channels and look at mine, I think you would find a lot of differences. Um, I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing or one's better or worse or anything, but I think the question that every YouTube creator asks themselves is like, how am I different? Right? I don't know how I'm different. Like, that's like, how am I a different person than anybody else? I don't know. It's like a deep question. But I do think that if, maybe you can like get someone who isn't in the YouTube world to kind of look at your content, look at other people in your space, and help you identify what's different about your channel, so you can lean into it more. I don't think that means you have to do anything extreme or crazy or, I don't think that means that you have to be someone that you're not. But if you can find that, like, I don't know, not secret, but if you can find that thing that is your thing, I feel like that's what I found. And it kind of just feels easy. Whereas before I felt like I was trying really hard. It's a huge reason why I stopped, right? That's why I took a break from the gaming channel, because it started to not be fun anymore. And yeah, I had to stop. Okay, anyway, I went to a place there. I'm back now. Okay, let's see. I saw the white one in person yesterday at B&H, and it's gorgeous. Now that you've said that, read January, I'm wondering what you might know about the BMD answer. I don't know what the BMD is. I know nothing about anything from BMD. Oh, Black Magic? But I can say the RCB was in development for you, so these are quick things to create. Did you get an iPhone 16? If not, why not? I did not, because to be honest, I never remember what phone I have. Like, phones for some reason to me are not just like, it's not something I pay attention to. I think the phones that I've gotten, I'm definitely not someone who gets a new phone every year. And the phones that I've gotten in the past have been Christmas presents from my parents. Because, like, that's just their last resort of, like, I don't know what to get the kids, get them a phone. And so, like, it's not something I pay attention to or seek out on my own. So I don't know what's new. I don't know if this is the 14 or the 15. I have no idea. Tech Troublemaker says, are you posting the same YouTube shorts as Reels on Instagram? So it's the other way. The thing I prioritize, it's Instagram, and then I forget to post them as shorts until I remember. So you actually just reminded me. I posted a Reel today. I have to post that as a short. And I think the reason why is because, like, again, it goes back to there's already I already have like a following on Instagram, and even if it's nowhere near the the subscriber count that I have on YouTube, to me that says something that someone went out of their way to go follow me on this other platform. And I know for a fact that there are some people where there isn't a lot of overlap. A lot of people on my Heather Just Create Instagram probably, like, they're not necessarily content creators themselves, or they don't really watch YouTube. if you were to have a conversation about YouTube with them, they would probably say that their kids watch YouTube, which is all fine. But again, like, I think mostly it's because it's people that I know in real life, and so I, maybe that's part of the mindset shift. Is like, I know these people aren't going to go watch my videos, but I need them to know that I need them to know what I do, right? And the only one who's going to show them that is me, right? And I think like just thinking of it as like these are short videos just so that when someone's scrolling, they could see that I'm doing something. That's it. Um, obviously, like, I think the advantage is that I do have 8 years of, 8 years of experience creating content. So even though it's low effort for me, I'm not going to make something that is like a total waste of time, um, because I know like that's kind of like someone who's written books, even if you told them to write something in like 2 minutes, it's going to be better than someone who hasn't had all that experience writing, right? So I think I have that as an advantage, as I've just made a lot of content. But I had this advantage like 6 months ago, and it, obviously that was not enough to like get over whatever blockage was preventing me from actually putting stuff out there, and I think like a couple of us struggle with that. It's like we create or we have every intention to create, but then we just don't hit upload, we don't hit post for whatever freaking reason. And, I think it's different for everybody. I know for me, I had to do a lot of like soul searching, like what the heck am I doing? And I think for me, like especially this has been my life, like my full-time thing for 8 years. So I'm definitely gonna have the ebbs and flows. Um and yeah, it's just like I think a huge thing that happened was like Tom and I were, what it started with? We got fiber internet. Like that was a huge level up. When we got fiber internet, I was like, my desk is a mess. There's wires everywhere. Let's redo the cable management. And then that kind of like, then we're updating the office and everything looks cool now. And now I feel inspired to do something else. Oh, video games. Remember those? Like now I'm going back here, so it's like, I can't explain how I got to the mindset where I am creating versus when I was stuck. Uh, and I think it's different for everybody, but I do know that once you feel the flow, oh man, like just keep going because I know it can like go away. Hopefully we can ride this one for a long time. All right. Are you using Ecamm Live Beta or Ecamm Live? I'm using Ecamm Live. I don't know. For some reason, I never did the beta. Let's see. Beer Nerd, were you anxious all year and waiting to play with RCV since you originally saw the demo in January? Yes, I think they plan to release it earlier, but everything needed to be absolutely perfect. They told me the testing and everything it went through, and it's wild. They built it for pro settings, so there's zero room for errors. Oh no, Coffee. If the Rode is more for pro use, it follows along with Elgato's broadcast stream deck that was recently released. Yeah, that like the studio, I think it was called, right? I don't know, the huge, like the stream deck for like professional studios. That thing is insane looking. Concerning the length of the comments, gamers are a passionate crowd. Oh, definitely. My son's gaming channel got remonetized after a year of no content upload. Oh, demonetized. Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea. So stay active, everybody. Congrats on being so close to being monetized again. Thank you. I should start live streaming Animal Crossing. I would totally watch that straight up. I do have to say, I think an advantage. I don't want to say advantage. A unique factor, I think, that separates me from the other people in the gaming space is that I'm 39, and I think that most gaming creators are younger. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, good thing. It's not about that. But I do have to say, like, if you looked at the demographic of people that follow me on my gaming channel, the biggest demographic by age is 35 to 44. And I freaking love that. You know, like I want to talk to people to talk to like-minded people, right? Like, isn't that the whole point of this whole thing? I don't know what I would do if a whole bunch of 10-year-olds were watching. Like, I have no idea. I don't have kids. I don't have no idea how to talk to kids. Um, so yeah, I think it's like, how do you find your people, you know? Oh, anyway, I brought that up because Tech Troublemaker, your your comment. I do have to say, I have been really enjoying Threads so much. It feels like old school social media to me, where I'm actually connecting with people and having two-way conversations, which is very different from YouTube, where it feels a lot like a one-way conversation because it's not live, except for this. It's, it's not in real time. So like somebody is leaving comments on my video from like 3 years ago. That's cool, but it's different. And then Instagram, it's like a lot of people watch but don't comment, which is fine. I just need them to watch. Threads, though, is like so engaging. It's like people are replying and then I'm replying and they're replying, and it's just like fun. It's like it's fun actually having these conversations. It feels different than Twitter, and I can't really describe how, but yeah. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Threads, it's awesome. I definitely wouldn't use it as a space to like, here's another place I can promote my content. Right now it does seem, I feel like people are very aware. I think just as a culture, I feel like people are aware of, okay, new social media platform has popped up. Everyone's going to go there and like promo their, self promo. And I think people are aware of that in a way that like they haven't been, because we've had so many social media platforms come and go. So I feel like there's almost like I don't know, an etiquette there, which is cool because then it's like, it's almost like going to a convention, right? Like we're just talking one-on-one about this really cool thing that we're interested in. That's cool. So Threads has been really, I don't even know why I started talking about that, but that's why. Sorry, this is all from your comments, Dr. Troublemaker. Anyway, some of the people I've been able to connect with, I have to admit, are older. Like when I see older gamers, I'm just like, it just catches my eye in a way that like I scroll past everybody else. But when I see someone who's like my age or older, I'm like, what's your story? What games are you playing? How long have you been playing games? Like, what do you like about it? And I think it comes from, I know there's a life experience there that when an adult gamer is streaming, it's going to be a different experience than someone who's purely reacting to the game, right? Like you've got nothing else to add aside from what you're seeing. Whereas I feel like someone who's like a little bit older can connect the dots to real life situations, and I haven't been able, like, I don't watch gaming content. So, I don't know how I would have found some of these new connections if not for Threads, which is really cool. So, yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance to check out Threads, I think it's worth a try. I'm on there at Heather Just Play if you want to see what I do. All right, Heather, I think since you don't watch any other Final Fantasy 14 channels, that it helps you be unique because you are just doing your own thing and not trying to copy anyone else or question what you were doing. Yes, I think I've talked about this a couple times on the couples table. It is so interesting. As someone who does the YouTube Huddle Up, as someone who's been a YouTube coach, as someone who, had an online course about how to start a YouTube channel, like as someone who's been a YouTube creator for 8 years, and then to now see creators that are in the gaming space, it is so different. It's crazy. Like the way they talk about it is different. They use different vocab. You know, we say monetize, they say YouTube partner. It's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just funny. It's like interesting. And man, do they all follow the same formula. Like I kind of feel bad because it's like, if that's all you know, then that's what you're gonna do. But I, you know, just in this group, of people who are watching the YouTube Huddle Up, how many different subjects, topics, niches are we in? Like, you know, there's very little overlap here, which is awesome. Like, I think it's good to see. I think it's good to pull from other sources of inspiration, but then also to see what works on YouTube universally, right? Like not just what's working in the gaming space or whatever, but just like universally. It doesn't matter, you know, what niche you're in. This is like working for all content creators. They don't have that, you know. So I mean, yeah, I kind of feel bad sometimes. I have to like stop myself from jumping in and giving unsolicited advice because I definitely don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. But yeah, and like, oh my God, the streaming schedules they have. Like David Hunt, you have a very rigorous streaming schedule. But it's like I feel like you're in a I don't know, rhythm, right? The gaming streams, oh my God, it's like it's a full-time job, and it's like, you know, I don't know, it just seems stressful. Like I couldn't do it. But yeah, anyway, okay. Let's see. Bama guy, hi, haven't seen you in a while. So true, David. I didn't know about that. I thought that it was only if you commit a community guideline strike or something you would get demonetized. Yes, I didn't know exactly. That's what I thought too. Bin Buster, didn't realize we were live. We here. We've had some tech issues and I'm stuttery a little bit, but we are live. Let's see. Win did the weekly live and 2 shorts. Sweet. Let me add you to the board. Boom. I'm not switching to the scoreboard right now because I don't know if that's like messing. I haven't had any issues since I haven't switched. So we're just going to roll with it until we're like towards the end of the stream here. Okay, cool. Goal is to film and edit a recorded video. Let's go. Goal. Bin Buster, here you go. Just looking at my agenda to make sure I talked about everything. Okay, cool. Bin Buster, the past live was a pre-birthday stream. It's Sunday. I kept getting an error message from Ecamm that booted the stream. Fixed it and it happened again. It's in 2 parts, but it happened. Gotta love when that happens. Pre-birthday stream. Happy early birthday. Yes. I mean, live streaming is always, I think it's like inherently built into the experience of live streaming to have tech issues. So, yeah. Person says, I think you being older, not a hype gamer, and not an e-girl is what draws a lot of the gaming community to you. I think they're looking for someone relatable. I don't know what an e-girl is. I feel like that's something I need to ask ChatGPT. But I don't know. I guess it's a good thing. But yes, I understand what you mean. Bama guy, I got on Threads when it first started. As far as I know, you can't use hashtags to help promote there. I guess they really don't want any of that on Threads. You can't use hashtags, but you can use a thread. So, it's like, it's basically a hashtag without a hashtag. So those are there and people use it all the time. That's how I've met, people, is like threads that I follow. So like, instead of using, hashtag Final Fantasy 14, you would just use Final Fantasy 14 threads. I think when you go to post a thread, there's a little button there that says like tag a topic or something like that. And it's when somebody clicks it, it's the same thing with a hashtag. When you click it, it opens up a new thing that has all of the threads attached to that topic. So yeah. I haven't really used threads since I made a profile. I figured since I already have Twitter, which I don't use a lot, I might as well stay there. Call me, Cub. We gotta run. Time to walk the treadmill while watching Survivor. Have a great night, y'all. Good night. Okay, cool. So, I think we are all caught up. David says, yes, I go live early in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Friday, I do my music production live. Opus clip is so clutch. I don't know how I survived for so long. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That's awesome. I was using CapCut to just do everything manually. And then finally, in this like last groove that I've been getting in, I just do everything in Final Cut. I was like, you know what? This is the thing that I know. I'm really good at it. And I'm just going to make it work. So I edit my clips in Final Cut, export it, and upload it to Descript. That's where I add the captions, and then I post. So yeah, it's y'all, not all, says Bama guy. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for bearing with all of the tech issues. Hopefully by next Wednesday, we will have it all ironed out. It is a work in progress, but at least like right now, from what I can foresee, aside from getting the Rodecaster Duo, I don't think that we'll be making changes for a while. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? I haven't done my win and goal. Win posted another video on the gaming channel. Yay. And then goal, post another video. Okay. Let me just screenshot that in. Okay. In the pews, we use Opus clips just to give editing ideas. Oh, great. Oh, see, be your own nerd. Don't forget your goal. Thanks for looking out, man. All right, guys. With that said, thanks for tuning in. This was a super fun night stream. I think we'll be back to our normal time. I don't want to miss out on the European folk who, this is the middle of the night for them. Isn't it cool that we have a community that is global? I mean, Mommy God has to wake up at 4 a.m. for our normal time, but still, it's super great seeing all of you guys. Good luck on all of the things that you're going to be working on. And there is the Discord server if you want to check in. This week's just been crazy, so I haven't been able to be active in there. But yeah, if you want to hang out in there, we'd love to see you. And with that said, catch you guys next time. See everybody. Bye. Oh, look. It's not. Oh.